So Danny, how do you balance career with committed relationship?
All right, so let me start. I graduated like 2 years ago, 2 3 years ago as an accounting major, but I didn't like that shit. I went to school for my family, whatever. Yeah. So I really wanted to like. I feel like I'm a funny person, you know. I feel like I'm pleasant. So I wanted to be like a Wendy Williams and like a Eddie Murphy, you know, whatever. So I started doing that. You know, I took over the social media platform. When you start like dating people, like you know what I'm saying, you get little people take that following shit to the head. It's hard dating, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like they want you to like, oh, why you want to do that shit? Because my nigga, you can't take care of my family, you can't take care of me. I want my own shit. I'll support a dude, but it's hard dating when you like a woman and you want what you want and you can't get what you want because you know dudes just y'all insecure and stuff. Y'all very insecure. Yeah, with guys, it's kind of like they be like they could handle like a strong woman, a woman with a career, or that's chasing dreams. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as they see like, oh, dudes around you, they want to know what's going on, or are you fucking all these dudes? And a lot of time I'm single because you know a man they be weak. A lot of men are weak. I'm sorry, like, and I'm not trying to come for no men around here, but like y'all be weak sometimes. Like y'all just want to know everything. Y'all want to check DMs. Y'all want to check phones. Like slow the fuck down, baby. Like. No, like that's not happening.
So you feel like they weren't?
Yeah,
they didn't like you having this career.
No, most dudes at first it was cool, but then after a while it gets annoying. Right. They're insecure. Dudes are insecure for women.
So I know women who are in her situation. I know women that aren't. Close women friends. I remember one of them said that when she's dating, she feels that the men that she dates are anchor weights. And at first I didn't understand what she meant by that. And what she said was that as she's pursuing her career, the men that she would date, would kind of like hold her back. So she was dating men that, weren't supportive, wanted the attention more on them rather than her career. But I think the other side of that, you can meet a person who, oh yeah, you trying to do that? High five, good for you, let's do that. We can balance this together. Because I remember at the end of the day, relationship takes, it takes work, but meaning you have to spend time with each other, right? Yeah. To get to know each other. So it's like, yeah, I'm focusing on my career, I'm hustling and all of this stuff, but we can still make time for each other and you understand, look, babe, we're gonna do this together, but do know that I also need to spend time doing this also. And I think it just has to come with both of you understanding, right? Come to that understanding, like, you know what, babe, you're absolutely right. Whatever you wanna do, I got you, I support you.
I have a totally different view, and I think it's because I'm Canadian. I'm just saying. I'm the only person that I met with this view in the States, so let me hear me out first, okay? For me, I dated people and I was in a relationship. Like, I always wanted to be somebody's wife. I had my own money, I had my own everything going on. But when I found myself in a relationship, I was so committed on that relationship and my man that was a job for me. It was like being organized, taking care of the house, taking care of him, taking care of everything. So I had no time to really, because I already had my own money anyway. That was kind of just inherited to me. So I didn't really need that. But when I was in those situations, those men took advantage of a good woman, and I realized that those situations weren't working for me anyways, because it's hard to find someone that loves you just as much as you love yourself.
Going back to what you said, I think understanding does come with a certain threshold though, because it does depend on your career. For example, within time, like me, like I model, so I do a lot of modeling and I'm around a lot of beautiful women often. And a woman that's at home that I may be dating, she may not be insecure about it at first, but over time, some type of insecurities may build. Like I said, there's a lot of, insecurities that are out there, especially like somebody like me. If I'm sitting here and I'm laid up with, 3 beautiful women in a, in a video or in a photo shoot, most women can't handle that.
and maybe yes, that's true, but maybe not.
And,
no, but
and,
maybe
and
not.
It's just like human nature at that point.
No, I totally get that.
They're insecure for really good reasons though, because you're around all these women. Same thing with me. I'm in the industry as well. I DJ and I was modeling, acting. I was dating other artists and whatever in the same industry, but they're still insecure because of what I'm around.
Exactly.
Like they know.
That comes with the territory, though. They should know that.
But you're going to meet people that are insecure, but you're also going to meet people that are not.
Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Do you feel like some men are too needy or insecure?
I mean, I think you could say that about anyone. You could say some men are too needy, some women are too needy, or like you could say that some men are too detached, some women are too detached. I mean, it just depends on the individual.
Facts.
I'm detached.
No, I could get attached.
We're an Aquarius.
I'm like a glue.
We're so attached that
Super
we
glue.
seem detached because y'all are really clingy.
Yeah, I feel like he's lying.
No, right.
Yo, listen, we all got walls at the end of the day. We
No.
all got walls.
Listen, at the end of the day, men need sex, men need food, men need a place to sleep. And it's all too convenient when you do have those things in a relationship and they don't understand the value that a woman brings to the table when she does provide those things. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying that they're 100% needy. I don't want a 100% needy man that's going to be controlling me and always expecting me to do something this, then, and whenever he says and jump. But, you know, to be needed like maybe 20, 30% and they can still self-sustain, I'm good with that, you know? So I still do need to feel needed, but, you know, I don't need my man to be 100% needy.
I think neediness is a human nature aspect, and I agree with you on that because it's on both sides, men and women. And I think sometimes some of the strongest men out there that put it out there, like they're the strongest men out there, are some of the neediest men. And some of the most insecure men.
And some of the most gayest men.
Well, you know, that's
in the closet.
You never know. So it's just, you know, that's just a human nature aspect. And, you know, as long as the relationship doesn't become codependent, and it's, you know, because a relationship really is about love. And it's about love means actually supporting each other, not needing each other. Neediness is not love. So that's what it is.
But just on the topic of neediness, I wanted to ask Jovice, like, you're in this poly relationship on this topic of neediness. There's a lot of need to be supplied in a relationship with many people, right? Okay. How do you manage all of the need that needs to go around?
Okay, well, first of all, let me because some people have a confusion between a poly relationship and an open relationship, right? So an open relationship, you know, two people that are together, they're just free to, you know, meet someone else and fuck them, and that's it. Versus a poly relationship just means you can have one partner, but because you're a human being and you can have feelings for more than one person at the same time, you're allowed to openly explore that with another person, right? That being said, you can have, for myself, our agreement was if we're going to have someone else, it just needs to be one other person, right?
That was your reason?
I'm sorry?
That was your reason why you got in a poly relationship?
No, that's just the agreement that I just want one other person and she would have just one other person.
Does it matter if it's like...
Why you got into the relationship?
Oh, so when, why I got into the relationship or a poly relationship?
Poly.
Okay, so when my partner and I first met, I used to be in the swinger scene, which is completely different, right? So when her and I first met, I told her from the jump, I used to be in the swinger scene, and number two...
A swinger, you used to fuck other girls.
I'm sorry?
You used to have sex with different people.
In the swing community?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a partner, and I would sleep with a wife, the husband would walk, you know, that kind of stuff. So when I met my life partner, I told her that I don't believe that one person is meant to sleep with one person for the rest of their lives, right? Mm-hmm. She agreed, but she said she wasn't ready for that. Cool. I liked her. I wanted to start a relationship with her. And as the relationship started flowing, I never pressured her into us opening our relationship. But, you know, over the years, we kind of...
Things change?
I'm sorry?
Did things change?
Meaning as far as like we loved each other, we trusted each other. Yes, that always, hopefully in a healthy relationship, you learn, you grow, you trust. And so as the years went on, it would come up, hey, you know, let's go to a swing club, watch someone else have sex, right? Baby steps. And then it got to a point where a year, I would say like about a year ago, that we were so comfortable in our relationship, like the trust was there, and we were able to say, you know what? Let's explore this. Like, I wouldn't suggest anyone at the beginning of their relationship to start something like that. That's when jealousy comes in, insecurity. But at this point in our relationship,
people get bored.
And that can happen also. But at this point in our relationship, there was no jealousy, no insecurity, and all that other stuff. I was like, you know what? Let's explore that. So then we opened that up to her seeing another guy and me seeing another girl.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.